What's up, everyone? Spielbit here with yet another episode of Assassin's Creed 2. In the last episode, we finished up the stuff in Chapter 12, and we started Chapter 13, aka the Bonfires of Divinity. And in this episode, after a week, oh my god, it was ridiculous, I'll explain to you later, we are finally going to defeat Savanorola and free Florence from, well, trying to destroy all forms of free will and all that. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Savanorola is going to be 40 meters over here. Machiavelli.
What happens now? Watch.
Silence! I demand silence! Why are you here? Why do you disturb me? You should be cleansing your home, cleansing yourself. There are bonfires to see.
Yeah, he's missing a finger.
He said, penance to be done. You will do as I command.
He has it.
You will submit. Find the ambulance. It can't be far.
Well, I guess he wouldn't. I guess he gets what he deserves. I have this bastard. Acquire the apple of the Eden.
Don't you? He's there on him. Hurry, I'm losing him.
God damn, man. Why do I have to chase the dude? Why can't he just stand? Ah, whatever. Alright, so let me explain why I was gone for a week. My barracks room got flooded. And I had a girlfriend for like a week. So, yeah. Alright, what do I do now? Seriously? But yeah, so I basically kind of kept to myself for a little bit, and was just waiting for me to get the progress all filled out here, because I had to start from scratch. What I mean is, my PS4 is what is known as the blue light of death, meaning that it turned on, but it immediately turned back off. So I had to restart my PS4 and start everything here from scratch. But I did a couple things off here. Of course, I got back to where we were, got back to completing all the killing all the lieutenants, and then really that's it, because yeah. And I also got all of the codex pages. There are, I believe, 23 of them that you have to get or something like that. But yeah, like, I got all of them that you had to get. I haven't, I've decoded most of them, actually all of them, but I have not turned them into the villa. So once we finish this up, we're going to do that, and once we, well, you'll see what we're going to do soon. Alright, let's see what we need to do about this guy, Savanorola, even though he's, well, being burned alive. Yeah, so, as I said, I had a girlfriend for a week, but, I don't know, just... Actually, I'll stop right there. I'm not gonna bring myself down about this. I'm happy that I did meet someone. Okay. It's like they came from... whatever. It's like they came through the wall or something. Speaking of which, on my way here, just doing all this, my freaking PS4 glitched out. Well, this game did.
God bears witness to the sacrilege that you would handle this prophet this way. Blasphemers, heretics, you will burn for this. Do you hear me? You'll burn!
deserves to die in such pain.
Yes! 7 through his goddamn face before he burns.
It's you. I knew this day would come. Please, show mercy.
I have. Ma ora, che sia il tuo Dio a giudicarti. Requiescat in pace.
Alright. Ezio, what are you doing?
Silenzio! Silenzio! 22 years ago, I stood where I stand now. Watched my loved ones die. Betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind. Would have consumed me. Were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers. Taught me to look past my instincts. It never preached answers, but guided me to learn from myself. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savanorola, not the Medici. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose whatever you think is true that makes us human. There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, show you the path. Choose your own way. Do not follow me or anyone else.
Ezio. Good job, my friend. I've always admired Ezio as a good assassin, and in fact, he'll become a great one over the years. And with that, we have finished Sequence 13, aka the Bonfire of the Vanities. And we are now going to go through Sequence 14, the final chapter in this game. Now, if you did this without the DLC, you would just go straight to chapter 14. No stuff about the battle in Forli, nothing about the bonfires of the vanity. We are now going to go back into the villa, and we're going to see what we can do about the codex pages now that we've collected them all. Because we have both them and the Apple of Eden now. And we have some more florins. I'm trying to download Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition because that just came out today. But, my god, it's taken forever. But that's the thing, like, the new room that I got transferred in has some really bad reception with both cell phone reception and Wi-Fi. Not saying that this is gonna crap out on us, but still, I don't want that to happen. Alright, Sword of Altair. And then I also got, well, the City of Final Fantasy NT, which is a good game, even though the battle against Rama is fucking hard. Yeah, because it's that you have to fight him with a team of Lightning, Squall, Zidane, and Terra. I'm good with Lightning. I'm decent with, well, I've played a little bit with Squall, but I'm not that good with him. And, I haven't done that well with Terra. Zidane is equally as good as Lightning, I'll put it that way. But yeah. Alright, turn in some of these feathers. And yeah, I've collected 25 out of the 100 feathers. Now, some of them are somewhat easy. You just have to go along like alleys and certain walkways. Then you'll find it. But yeah. Alright, let's do it. Everyone is here. We will turn in our codex pages. Here we are. 7 out of 30 codex pages on the wall. Collecting all the codex pages will allow you to unlock your final memories. Let's do it. Let us talk to our Uncle Mario and get this done.
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
Now I want you to remember, this is in the late 15th century. Not everyone knew about the landscape of the Earth. They didn't even know that this country, well, this continent, along with the southern continent, existed. They only knew of Europe, Asia, and Africa. They didn't, well, I'm not really sure if they knew of Australia, considering it's kind of right next door to Asia. Or if they, yeah, but they did not know of the Antarctic and the Americas. Let's do it. Put the codex pages on the wall. We'll place the apple here. Because that's what that is. It's a pedestal for the apple. And then we're going to interact with it and use our eagle vision. Now, let's start to try to piece this together. Looks like it's a map. Of course, as I do with any puzzle, I just do the edges immediately. All right. Oh, there's this guy that I watch on YouTube, Jonathan Young. He recently did a song that made my inner child and myself scream. He did a let's see. Yeah, that should be it. That should be everything. Okay, come on, where is it? Yeah, okay. Ain't that everything? Ah, there it is. Okay, there we go. There it is, the complete map of the world.
It's a map of the entire world. But there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is, then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma. Then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What stuff?
The Codex always spoke of 2 keys. 2 pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What of the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
Alright, just give me a minute. Sorry about that, I had to go grab my laundry. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this.
Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Let's go to Rome. Now, of course, there's some other stuff that we have to do. Mainly just the truth, and that's really it. But yeah, we'll definitely do that once we're finished here, and then we'll get on to the next game. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. But for now, we'll be going into Rome in 1499. It's a very good area, very beautiful. Looks very different from how it is now. Then again, this is like 500 years ago. Infiltrate the Sistine Chapel and assassinate Rodrigo Borgia, the Spaniard. Let us enter the Vatican. It's as Desmond said, always wanted to visit the Vatican. Ah, damn. Now, whatever. And this will be getting very good in the next game, because we will be going to Rome again in Brotherhood. But it'll be for a somewhat different reason. You'll see why. Built between 135 and 139 as the tomb of the Roman Emperor Hadrian, the Castel Sant'Angelo was designed to be slightly larger than the mausoleum of Augustus, because as this is shown time and again, size does matter. The building was converted into a military fortress in 401 and promptly sacked by Visigoth looters in 410, who scattered Hadrian's ashes everywhere. was recycled, i.e. stolen by the Vatican. In the 14th century, the tomb was converted into a castle for the popes and connected to St. Peter's via a covered passage called the Passetto di Borgia, reflecting the delightfully sadistic side of Renaissance papal rule. The castle contained both the sumptuous apartments and a prison. Giordano Bruno, the famous scientist and hermeticist, was held there for 6 years. Executions were carried out in a small interior courtyard for the Pope's enjoyment. Well, then again, that was in the 15th coming to 16th century.
There he is.
Who? Yeah, whatever, they'll know I'm here now.
There he is. Which way did he go?
Let's do this. Freaking... I hate fighting these big armored guards because they can just block with their spear or their axe or whatever. I don't like fighting them.
Where is that one? He is not what he is.
Yeah, this game is going to have some really... Well, the next game is going to have some really good stuff for Leonardo. No, not Zedge. Pull this lever, bring down the gate. Let's fight. Done. Yes. All right, next we've got to climb this. The original St. Peter's Basilica, built in 326, as opposed to the epic basilica that stands today, was constructed in the form of a Latin cross. An atrium, called the Garden of Paradise, stood at the entrance, beckoning followers through the front doorway of the church. Unlike pagan temples, which were lavishly decorated, the facade of St. Peter's was plain. Thankfully, Catholicism got over all that when they made the new St. Peter's. Of course, the downside was that the religion became incredibly corrupt, but hey, beauty has to come to a price. The basilica was built on top of the old Circus of Nero. But before you start pulling out your popcorn and candy, this wasn't a modern circus. The Roman crucifixions of Christians was the main act. St. Peter, among many others, was hung up to die there. The basilica was built on top of this anti-Christian site as an almost intentional modification of history by Emperor Constantine. Because if it no longer exists, it never happened, right? Yeah, if only that were the case.
Assassino! Assassino!
Well, they know I'm here now. But we can just get out of here on a horse. And kill these dudes. Go fuck yourself! God damn! Come on, get on the horse, Ezio. God damn, come on. Jesus Well, the home of Jesus.
He won't get far. Close the
Okay.
gates. Stop the intruder.
Like that's going to stop me.
Get out of the way.
Goddamn, really? I got killed by the gate and glitched through by the gate. Jeez. Or is it I am not supposed to go through the gate? You know what, whatever. It just goes to show that I don't have to go through the horse.
Close the gates. Stop the intruder.
See? No, 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 no! You know what? Fuck it, I'll just kill these guys. Come after me! Come on! Yes! Now another one. One more. Yes! Just what I needed. Just what I needed. Let's kill some people.
Why are you there? On him.
Good. Leap of faith! Fuck, fuck, fuck. Come on, just go force through Ezio. You can do it. I know you can. I almost forget that I can dodge attacks, but oh well. I kind of like that repeated stab. But I've always liked the hidden blades as a weapon, man. Like, whoever came up with that idea originally, and if it's a guy from Origins, and awesome. But as I said, man, like the hidden blades is such an awesome weapon, and the augmentations that have been used over the years, priceless. Like for Assassin's Creed Revelations, the final game that you get to play with Ezio, there is a bit of an upgrade to it known as the hook blade. Now it is as it suggests. It has a hook on the blade, and it allows you to grab up onto higher ledges. Okay, we're almost done here. Man, we're just killing and slaying here. Dudes and bitches. Of course I'm notorious. I mean, after all, I'm trying to kill the Pope here. Wait, well... No, not this Pope. 15th century. sometimes I feel there's really no way to get around this.
Take him off, now! Careful, boys, he's no novice. We work together! Cut him off! Ora!
Come on.
Just like that. Taking out our gun.
And stab, stab, stab.
Careful, boys, he's no novice. We work together.
There's another one dead. Now for the big dude. Well, another little dude. And then, alright, so I'm ready for Full Metal Alchemist, the movie for it. Just so I can see how much they fucked up. Because that's how I was for Death Note, you know. I know it was going to be bad. Not by the fact that, you know, of course, Light was white in that. But by the fact that they put a weird thing called emotions in the show, like Death Note. It was weird for me because that show didn't really have a lot of it. In fact, it regarded them a lot. So I didn't understand why that movie had to have it, you know, for a sense of romance and shit like that. But I don't think that's necessary. I mean, I already talked about this in when we were doing Final Fantasy 15, but the thing is, I still have issues with it. Alright, so we're gonna be walking through a bunch of monks here, just trying to not be seen by the guards. So that way we can go ahead and get to Rodrigo. Or whatever his real name, whatever his Pope name was. Good, no one saw me. Well, that's the point. No one can see me. Go away. Alright, so I have to go around and kill those two. Yeah, actually that can work. What I can do is go through here, kill him. Then kill them. See, that's easy. Okay, actually, I'm gonna stop this here, because this is actually the end here. In this episode, we finally completed Chapter 13, aka the Bonfire of the Vanities. And then we finally decoded all the codex pages. Well, actually, I did that earlier. Put them together and discovered that the vault that Rodrigo was looking for happens to be in Rome. So he kind of got 3 birds with 1 goddamn stone by... I'm sure he wasn't wanting to be the Pope. But hey, he's that. He got the staff for it. And he is sitting right on top of the temple. In the next episode, well, the vault. In the next episode, in the finale actually, we are going to finally defeat Rodrigo and see what exactly the big secret is in the vault. This is Feel With It. Thank you for watching, everyone.